Hey everybody, this is Brett, and many of you may be thinking, how can this guy challenge the sanctity of marriage? Marriage, a long-term tradition of the joining of a man and a woman that says that they should stay together forever, and many religions that say that they'll be together forever beyond this life, in heaven, etc., etc. And that it's till death do you part, and that, it's just how it should be. And divorce used to not even be practically allowed. It was such looked down upon. And the thing is that everything changes. And there were a lot of reasons for people getting married in the past. And those reasons are dispelling, they're dissipating, they're going away. And even people from the past that were very progressive didn't need to get married. They probably, if they did do it, they just did it because to satisfy other people's mental whatever needs. But you see, I grew up in a war zone as a child. And my dad would come home at 2:30 in the morning after having drank at the bars all night. And then they would start in on their fighting. And every fucking night, this little boy right here, this 4, 5, 6, 7-year-old boy, would have to get woken up in the middle of the night to the screaming and the throwing of shit and the hitting and the everything else, and it was hell. That's how I can tell you that I am challenging marriage. I am challenging that bullshit thing, because my parents felt an obligation to stay together because of that piece of paper, because of me, because of the Mormon religion, because of the family members trying their hardest to keep them together, helping them, oh, you can do it, you can make this work, blah, 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 blah. No! I got to the point, as a little kid, I got to the point of where I was like, no, don't get back together. They would break up, and then they'd get back together. They'd break up, and then they'd get back together. Total fucking idiots. My parents were and still are largely total fucking idiots. And you see, don't do this to your kids, and don't get married. Just get together with people and hang out, and don't even have any kids. This world has 7 billion people on it. And creation is going to take care of them. It's going to reduce that amount of population because the earth can't sustain it. At least with this mentality, it won't work. And so, I'm telling you that people change. Do you know that yet? Do you know how people come and go, and 2 lines, they come together for a while, and then they split and go in different directions? Everything works that way, especially human beings, because we are very complex critters. We are not really very evolved that far yet. There are people in this universe that are eons beyond us. And they look at us and laugh sometimes, as aliens may do. And we have to just do our best. There are people out there that are kind of set in their ways, you may say. They're not going to change that much. And those people may be all good with marriage. But if you are somebody that is a mover and a shaker, don't even think about getting married. Because if you're in a life of transition, if you're in a life where you're pulling some strings and doing some things like myself, then you do not want to be even tied down to something like that. And to say that you're willing to be with somebody and da-da-da-da-da till the end, that is such a pipe dream, it's not even funny. My dad has now been divorced 4 times. My mom has now been divorced 2 times. My mom has given up completely. She doesn't even go on dates. She probably hasn't been laid in I don't even know how long. And I'm telling you that it's just not worth it. It's a government thing. It's a religious thing. A governmental religious thing that I want absolutely nothing to do with. Nothing. Now, if you want to do it, you go, baby. You go. But it ain't happening around here. Bye.